Okay, time for another deck preview. This time it shall be Shiranui. I've got a couple of vids. Let's get to it. Load in. Load in. Alright, this one's a random deck. And he fiendish chains me. I was about to say crush card for some reason. So, I don't know what deck this guy was making, but it was definitely a fairy deck. But hey man, he knows how to use Fiendish Chain. So I break out of my chains and use the last material to fuck over Valhalla. As you can see, I drew Dragon's Mirror, which is really good in this deck, because Shinaris get no effect through banishing. That was the first. These are some low tier duels, these first few vids, so... So he makes himself immune to card effects, and then I destroy it, and then it's like, oh, well, I used all my hand. Hilarious. Shinari is too good. This is a Blackwing player. As you can see, I gave him style, and I took recycling plant. Reasoning's good for just milling everything you don't want. Uni, Zombie, and Gozuki are a godsend to the deck. And you can't really use a zombie deck without using Mizuki. But hey, he had an answer to builds. What was his face down? Dimensional barrier. I mean, he could have declared synchro. I guess he didn't know what was going on. And then he leaves. Goody good. Shit. I don't know if this is one. Let me just check. Okay, this is still one. So I'm going up against some trolley build. As he attempts to set up for something with future fusion. I was like, I ain't having any of that shit. And then, boom, he plays another Messenger of Peace. I'm like, oh, this guy. This guy doesn't know when to crit. This guy, Homuragami? Damn, I ripped his name a new one. I'm sad. He's a cool guy. But yeah, I use Beelzus of the Diabolic Dragons in this. It's pretty good, but I hate the fact that you can't attack with him. This trolley motherfucker tries to take my monsters in place, and I was like, no. And then I get battle faded. And I'm like, is this ever gonna end? But to be honest, if I was him, I probably would have tributed the other two. This is a Felgrand Blue Eyes deck. And to be honest, my hand's not that good. Instantly gets rid of the future fusion before it does its purpose. Always a bad sign. I banish Felgrand because fuck that guy. Dragon's Mirror. I got 4,300. Draco attacks into him. I get a 2,500 token. 4,300 damage. And boom. Instant win. Like, Necro is so good with this deck. Like you just saw just now. This guy's using a trolley burn deck with Tricksters, I think? Yes. I pretty much take a shit ton of life point damage from the get-go, but I mean, zombies work in the grave, so it's all okay. But yeah, after Tricksters lose the trap cards, I mean, they kinda don't have anything to fall back on. So I won't lie, this guy's deck wasn't as good as other Trickster decks that I've faced in the past. Ba-ba-ba. This one's against a guy named Nictron. I don't know what he uses. Amazons. Good. Good. To be honest, he opens up with the shit. Whenever I see reinforcements of the army used against me, I'm like, oh, how the hell did you draw into that? I mean, I did just draw into Future Fusion, so yeah, I guess my argument's out the way. Always get rid of the village as soon as possible. I'll take 1,800. Because why not? Like, look how many spell cards I would have drawn into just then. Summons Trainee, but Samasara's effect just swaps it to defense and then he just gives up at that point. It's loads of people surrender on Dev Pro. Just finding these matches was a pain in the ass. Oh, is this the guy? I think this is the guy. This guy was shit talking me in the chat and everything. He's like, oh, okay, go on, do anything. Oh, look, Solemn. Like, I actually kind of got annoyed with this guy. He's like, well, I've pretty much won, just surrender. And I'm like, it's not over yet. This is... I do attack into a Falco, sadly. Nah. Uni isn't strong enough. What even was this guy's back row? He's got a bottomless. Oh yeah, look! He can't destroy this shit. It's too good. Like, after I destroyed that, he was pretty much like, oh, why using such an OP deck? And I'm like, you're using the fucking shadows, okay? Don't bitch about me. And then he just leaves. Because he can't do anything. Because I was setting up to OTK him. So, you know, it's cool. It's cool. I'm just annoyed. What deck is this guy using? He's using like resonate. Like, I don't actually know. I'm kind of curious. I don't think I get to see primitive butterfly used. Like, I like seeing people's own made decks. He does the combo to get the 3k Scarlight. I'm like, okay, I'll banish someone. Like this guy, Archfiend Zombie Sko. I love how you can use Shiranui for him. Because, I mean, he's such a good help for this deck, because not being destroyed by card effects fucking saved their asses so much. But I do have a deck where shit. I have a deck that uses Fire King. The one that you have to destroy one to get a fire type from your grave. But while he's on the field, they can't be destroyed by my card effects, and that card specifies getting destroyed by my card effects. Which is kind of bollocks. This one's against Blackluster. But he's using Gaia, which I don't think is a very good variant of the deck. Like, you want to use these guys, the Knights of Beginning in that, so you get Banish. But, I mean, at least he did save his ass by special summoning it. And then he said he wanted a round 2, so I did. God damn. Like, I wish people didn't just leave most of these games. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, sadly he got a bad hand for the second round. Um, this one? This is... Oh, this is the XZ variant of the deck, so... Yeah, I shouldn't be showing this one off in this vid, but I've already started the vid, so... Cool. I mean, E-spirits are cool, and yes, look at those two creature swaps. You know, there's one thing that I don't like about the Shinaris, and it's Smith. Like, I think his effects are the wrong way around. Like, I think if you use him as a synchro material, they can't be destroyed by battle, and to get the search, you just banish him. I think that's how it should have been, because using him as a material is a lot harder than it should be, because none of them have special summon effects. And if you use Spirit Master to special summon it and then use it for a synchro material, it doesn't count because it gets banished. It's like, why would you do that? This one's against dinos. True King dinos. So, I don't know, I open up pretty decent, I guess. By that I mean, I'm looking at this hand and I'm thinking, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I attack into him, get a 3,500 token. And pretty much, this token will carry me to victory. Alright, wait. I should have one more. Just because I think it's fitting. Is it GG? I'm hoping it's this one. For the love of God, please be this one. No, I don't count this one. I mean, it is the deck and all. So I guess I'll show it off, but... Good old Jet Warrior. Being a nice level 5. At this point, I thought I was dead, but he doesn't summon anything, so I was like, oh, okay. Oh, oh, oh. Sorry. But these guys are so good at OTKing if you get... Come on, Katana Bros. That's... Yeah, I think this is a better duel against Blackluster. Because fuck Envoy of Chaos. This guy, Blackluster didn't need. And he's such a good honest. He's such a good honest. It's not even funny. But yeah, I get to draw two with the Circle of the Fire Kings. But yeah, this is the XZ variant. Because it uses Tristan. Oh, and Zombie World's in the deck. I was trying to find the 6M one. Like, he has 3,400 on board. Can't do any damage to me. The duel's not over yet. He tries Dark Olin. I banish that. I get that. I'm like, no, fuck off, stop it. And then I return that to the extra deck because that's best tactics. But to be honest, out of the level 10 Shiranui and this one, level 8, this is your main beat stick. He's just for returning the ship, but this is the guy you want finishing games. But yeah, I said to him I can finish him off with tuners, and I did. Because I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. I just want to find Shiranui. Load? Oh, okay, here's one with 6 AMs, but this is the variant again. Oh, this might be a duel that I lose, looking at my hand. There's no way I win. Nah, I don't win this. I take no damage. And I don't draw a monster, so I guess it's over? There we go. I'm just watching this and I'm thinking, do I survive this? Nah. I think I just hold out. I think I'm just being an asshole at this point because he's already gotten all of the cards he needs to beat me. Yeah, he wins. Sad times. But I don't think I ever faced samurais with the fusion variant. By the looks of things. Goblin Zombie was good in this version. Nice synchro search power. That works both ways. Instead of fucking Smith. I really don't like Shiranui Smith. Like, he's in there because I just need him to search the trap card. But I don't know. I despise him. And there we go. So we'll end it there. I'll cut to showing the deck off. I might show both versions, depending. But okay, let's cut to that bit. Okay, and so here's the deck. I run 2 zombie masters because special summon power. Shiranui Samurai is really good if he's like your only monster that you get, but you have zombies in your grave. Gozuki, oh my god, Gozuki makes this deck work. If zombies didn't have a way of foolish burying themselves, zombies just would be way too slow for today's meta. Mizuki is a godsend, for he just special summons zombies. He's your monster reborn. Spirit Master, you just want to banish this guy. You don't even want to use him for synchro material. You just want him banished, so you can destroy any face-up card your opponent controls. Smith, oh my fucking god, Smith. Like, this deck would work so much better if he got the search effect through banishment. What is this? What is this effect? Oh, if this guy gets banished, zombie-type monsters can't die by battle. Like, I understand he's supposed to be working with fucking samurai here, but I don't care. I do not care. I'd rather fucking he just dies by battle than not getting any search through a banishment. Because that's bollocks. I'd like it if Smith was the other way around. That's all. That is all. Solitaire is just nice because he's a level 4. He's 0 defense, so he's a target for Zombie Master. Well, that doesn't matter. He's a target for everything, to be honest, in this deck. Plus, he can just get out one of these, one of these, one of these. Can't get this guy out, sadly. Plague Spread is kind of a failure of the deck, but it works. It's just for getting out him in some cases. Or him. Or him. Anywho, Solitaire, amazing card. Uni-Zombie, another Foolish Burial card. That's basically why he's in the deck. And he works out just for that effect. The other one I hardly use, but I have had 2 duels where discarding from the hand was actually better than sending from the deck. Spectral Sword, he doesn't get any effects. He's basically for the synchro summons from the grave. And you recycle his ass so much that it doesn't even matter in the end. Basically, while in the grave, you either make Hades or Zombie Sko. I used to have Plague Spreader Dragon, but I took him out because it doesn't really work with this deck because don't have a zombie world, so that's all good. Underworld Boatman, good top deck card if I've already fusion summoned because I can go straight into any of these 2. A 4,000 attack just from top decking. That's pretty fucking amazing in my opinion. And Plague Spreader's there because you can get synchros just by, you know, placing the bastard on top of the deck. And who knows, your opponent might play something super weak that you'll be able to use a Samurai Saga if you, yeah, you can use his effect and then swap your opponent's shit into defense mode and then get him back. Book of Life, I run 2. Raigeki, 1. Poly, 1. Reasoning, 1. Dragon's Mirror, 1. I wish this was searchable, but then I know how broken it would be. Because I'd replace it with Poly in a heartbeat. Foolish Burial. Festival Spinning because I play 2 field cards. And getting rid of 2 cards from your deck is really good. 2 Fusion Recycling Plants because 1 is bound to get negated by the hand traps these days. Like, the amount of times these guys got negated every time I placed 1 by a hand trap is amazing. But I'd still come out on top. Still pretty good. Synthesis is pretty good, but in some ways, it's... I don't like the fact that you need to send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to activate it. But then it would be broken. But I don't know. Some field cards these days are bollocks. So, give zombies a break. I'm kidding. Swallow Slash is basically what makes the deck work. You tribute any of these bastards, and you get to destroy 2 cards, and then you banish him, and then you destroy 3. Reincarnation is good. I run 2 of them. Survivability and draw power. Bottomless Trap Hoe. 2 Supply Squads for my draw power. But I just like Supply Squad. The thing is, I draw 2 or more cards from these most of the time, so I'm just like, oh, okay, that can pretty much be my pot of greed. And Future Fusion. But yes, these guys easily do get targeted by Trintristers and Mystical Space Typhoon. So if you want to run something else, you can, but Supply Squad most of the time, my opponent doesn't top deck that shit. These work like a fucking blessing. Castell? pretty good. It gets rid of most anything, to be honest. It's just Crystal Wing is a problem. Tornado Dragon, Spell and Trap Destruction. I don't know why there's not a Trintristas in this deck. I think they used to be, but I think I replaced it for something. It might have been Future Fusion. I'm not that sure about Future Fusion. It does not work in tag duels, sadly. So, yeah. If I had a side deck, I'd probably swap that out for Trintristas. Samurai Saga. Amazing card. It's pretty much the only one that you're going to be going into. And you wouldn't think it, but the banish effect for 500 attack is actually pretty fucking good. Revive King Hades negates effects of monsters destroyed, like Yang Zings and that. He stops you from dying. Shogun Saga, banish this guy. They lose 500, he gains 2,500. You got a 5,500 monster. And that's how you OTK. Bills is there for not dying. Shiranui has fucking recycle power. You probably can reduce Saga to 1, but I wouldn't risk it. Like, I want to. I think you could take one of these out instead, to be honest. I think this guy's too important to the deck. That's why you would run to. But basically, these two are your recycle power. Never so, because of him. And the fact that you're using the fusion. And builds us because not dying by card effects is awesome, and gaining life points is awesome. And I'll show you if I can find it. Cool. Where's K? I can't find K. And I'm pretty sure it's not the finished version of the deck. Cool beans! So, I run Zombina because I mostly tag duel with friends, and this card helps when just using any card. Because you get to target one level 4 lower monster, so it's anything. My waifu is Odo, Belle of the Underworld. For Zombiestein, 4,500. And this guy, banishing this guy is actually a godsend. Because you can literally pretty much turn anything into defense mode at that point. And Lancelot for negation. I would say there's more variety to this one. And I run Zombie World as well. And looking at it, I don't know why I haven't added a set rotation to it. I probably would get rid of Circle Fire Kings for it. And that's it. That was both variants of the deck. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.